At the tone, 10 hours, 34 minutes. Coordinated Universal Tab.
Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And as you heard, hopefully, I'm getting WWV on 5 megahertz in pretty clear, pretty loud. The S meter is almost pegged. I've got a lot of noise for some reason. As you heard, it's 10:30 hours UTC, which is 6:30 a.m. here in Clearwater, Florida. And I'm using my Grundig 750 with my external G5 RV antenna. That's my best setup here in my office. And I'm just going to see if I can get some stuff on shortwave. I checked the solar flux index and it's in the toilet. It's 68. You really want something above 100, so 68 is pretty poor. Dr. T, who does our shows about the solar conditions, I just watched her latest show, and she says they may improve next week, but right now, not too good. But I was going to try it anyway. So I'm using Shortwave website to look up what should be on the air right now, and at various frequencies, and I've sorted it by what the strongest signal should be for my location. And it's showing China radio at 17,490. So let's try that. 17490. Well, I didn't push the right buttons. 14790. There we go. I don't know what buttons I was pushing. Now I'll turn the audio back up. Ooh, noise. Nothing but noise. And the noise level on that frequency is pretty low. But no China radio. Let's try another one. Voice of Korea at 15180. 15180. Nothing. Now I don't know. Well, let me turn this down. I don't know why that noise is so high. I'm using external antenna, shielded cable, all the things that you should do. It's my G5 RV antenna, which is about 20 feet in the air at the peak, but nada. I mean, WWV was coming in pretty good. Now, typically, this early in the morning, I receive the lower part of the band better, something between 3 and, say, 7.5 megahertz. So let's stay down there. Let me look down the list, find something down there. So we've got RMI, which is supposed to be out of Miami. Now their transmissions, as far as being on the air, have been kind of sparse. We'll try it. 5950. 5950. Now when they're on the air, I get them pretty clear because they're close. Nope. Not on the air. I apologize for the sound from my radio. I'm using my mixer, and the constant level out of this radio is pretty high for my mixer. So I'm right at the very bottom of the volume knob for the mixer on this input. So that's why it's kind of loud, kind of sensitive. So that didn't work at all. So let's try WTWW 5380. Excuse me, 5830. See if we're getting anything there. No. Now, it may be that these stations are not broadcasting right now. They change their schedules daily almost. What else do we have down here? We have RMI, which is, again, supposedly coming out of Florida, Okeechobee, Florida, South Florida, 9395. 9395. See if we have anything there. Nope, Not a good sign. This whole thing could be a bust. I was getting WWB on 5 megahertz, which is out of Colorado. Pretty strong. And so I should be getting these stations closer to me if they're broadcasting. Pretty good. Oh, let me try. Boy, I'm not doing too good here. Let me try just tuning the radio. And then if I get something, I'll look up the frequency. So here we go. We're going to turn the audio back up. Am I zoomed in? Let me check my camera. Yeah, I'm zoomed in. Okay. Boy, noise. This is let me verify I got a good connection to my antenna. Oh yeah, that's the antenna off, antenna on. I don't know what that burst of noise is. Let's go down further. Let's go down to where we were, which is 5 megahertz. That's still there. So let's go down from there. There we go. Okay, we can't play music. So that's 4845. Let me look that up. Type it in here. 4845. I think it's Tennessee. Okay, let me type this in again. 4845. And that is, oh, no. That's not in the United States. That could be 2 stations, both of which are in South America. That could be what that is. Let me turn the audio back up and maybe they'll talk instead of music. Okay, that sounds like a religious station. And to me, it sounds like a station in the United States, but short-wave.info website is not showing anything. Maybe I'm off frequency. That could be. I could be off frequency. Let me tune a little bit. Let me turn the audio back up. Now, I could be there. Okay, now one of the options you have when you do a search on this website, you can put it in the frequency and you also can check plus or minus 5 kilohertz. Let me try that. That might discover it. Yeah, here we go. Nashville, Tennessee. I knew it was in. That's WWCR in Nashville, Tennessee. And it's booming in. The S meter is almost pegged, but that's only about 1,000 miles away. But at least I'm getting something on shortwave. All right, let's keep tuning here. Let me tune off that one so we don't get in trouble because he is singing. Well, that's a wide signal. Okay, there's something. Again, a religious station. Let me look that up. 4050. It's probably in the United States. 4050. Doesn't show anything. Did I type in the right thing? 4050, yeah. I don't see anything listed. There's one station. Let me turn this down for a second. There's one station in Central America. And right now they should be... Well, that says they're not broadcasting right now in English. It sounds more like a station in the United States. Let me tune around and see if I'm off frequency. There's 60. Okay, let me try that. It's still there at 4060. And that is, nope, nothing there. So I don't know where that's coming from. That's it. It's either 4060 or 4065. No, 60, excuse me. Okay, I don't know what that is. Could be maybe bleed over from a different frequency. It's not medium wave. Okay, now we're into the 80 meter ham band. So I'm going to go back up to 5 megahertz. Whoops, that's not a 5. Okay, there's WWV again, 5 megahertz. That's pretty weak right now. It's coming and going. Turn the audio up a little bit. I got to be careful with this volume knob.
At the 37 minutes, coordinated universal time.
Okay, it's not as strong as it was. Let me just jump up to 10 megahertz. 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. See if I can get anything on 10 megahertz. Nope. Nada. Let's tune around 7 megahertz. There's 7 megahertz, and I'm going to tune up some data. Something there, it sounds Spanish. 7320. Let me look that up. Seven 325. Could be. (7325) is channel radio. That could be China radio. The sound of that music. Now for me, like I've said before, early in the morning, I used to, say 6 or 8 months ago, when banding conditions weren't terrible, I could get China radio in the morning loud and clear on like 9750. But lately, I have not been able to get it at all. I think this is China radio at 7.325. I think that's what this is. Let me turn the audio back up. Let's listen for a few minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's China radio. One experiment I've been wanting to do, and I keep forgetting to do it or putting it off, is right now with bad conditions poor, I want to set up a frequency, such as this one right here, for instance. And this radio is piped into my mixer, which goes to my computer. And what I can do is I can run some audio recording software. There's a couple of packages out there like Audacity that you can set a level at which it will start recording. So when the audio reaches a certain level, it'll start recording. When it drops below that, it'll stop, so you don't end up with this huge file if you record for hours. So the test I want to do is say set it up early in the morning, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, on a given frequency, set up the recorder to record at a certain level. Now the one thing you will run into is that if the noise level, which is way up there right now, the noise level is high, then that will trip the recorder and you record nothing but noise. So that's the thing I'm going to have to fight. And let it record, say, for 12 hours. And get some kind of indication of how shortwave conditions are for that particular frequency, for that particular time frame, and see if there's a better time or not. Now, shortwave reception is really hard to predict. You can kind of predict based on the solar flux index. That's one way, but that's not necessarily 100% true. I've had conditions where the solar flux index was in the toilet, like in the 60s, and all of a sudden band conditions are good. And the reverse is true too. I've had solar flux numbers above 100 and I still can't receive anything. So that's just one indication, usually a pretty good one. So I need to do that experiment and then play back and show you what I found. So that's it this morning. Not as successful as I had hoped to be, but that's the thing about shortwave. You never know. Other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a couple of radios on different frequencies and just let them play in background, low amplitude in background, and then if I hear something coming in, then I'll check it out and see what's going on. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. I wish we were more successful this morning. I have a request to do a similar type thing on that GPX. Let me see. I can look at the box here. Yeah, GPX radio. and check the shortwave reception at night, when that's really, for me, that's the best time to listen, is after sundown, basically, or right at sundown and after, for about 2 hours. So I'm going to try this radio. Let me get to my camera so I can see where I'm pointing. To this radio right there, and do some testing, because when I did the review a couple of shows ago, band conditions were terrible. I couldn't receive anything. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.